So we are going to start this video again at the BMW dealership. We've received the O-rings, the gaskets for the oil separator, between the oil and the water. Oh, just a second. Oh my god, I thought he will hit my car. Anyway, now we are going to drive home and we are going to install everything on the car, and I'm pretty sure that in this episode we are going to start reinstalling the car back together. So yeah, no more talking, let's start the video. Back home now with the gaskets. The old one are somewhere in there. Anyway, it's a mess in here. Oh my god, I torn apart this car. So anyway, we are going to start reinstalling the car because last night I received a package with suspension. We have all the parts in order to put the car back together. Finally, we have in here the whole freaking suspension. All the control arms, the bushings, tie rods somewhere in here. Sway bar links should be somewhere in here. Oh yeah, here, see that? The ball joints, everything is here. Now I just have to figure out how to install this, and we can put the car back together. In here we have the new gaskets. These are the old ones, and we have to install them in here. I'm going to put a cooler after that, and we are done here. New gaskets installed. It's kind of tricky to show you, but you get the point. Somewhere in there. Now let's put the cooler back. Job done. Finally done. The lower ball joints are replaced. Oh my god, I saw my shadow somewhere in here and I thought somebody is behind me. So anyway, we have new ball joints in here, I reused the original bolts because are looking way better than the new one. I don't like that shiny look. Anyway, these are replaced. Now we just have to install these control arms and the other ball joints on the subframe, which is right in the... Oh my god, what's wrong with my camera? Just a second. Now, so subframe is in there. We have the new parts in here in this box. I'm going to swap everything, and tomorrow morning, because it's already late tomorrow morning, we are going to attempt to reinstall the subframe. Now I want to try to do something stupid. Maybe it's not that stupid. Anyway, we've closed the engine. From all sides we have gaskets everywhere new. I poured the oil and I want to start the car to be sure that we don't have any kind of oil leak, because I don't want to put the subframe in the other suspension part and to notice that we have another leak. Everything seems to be just fine until you go under the car. Because apparently we have another leak. Oh my god, this car is a nightmare. So everything is dry in here, the cooler doesn't leak, the oil pan gasket doesn't leak, but it's a little bit wet, see there? And apparently the leak starts right in here. See that oil? And I've ran the car for like 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute, maybe not 2 minutes, and it already starts to leak oil. See how dry is in there till here, and after here it's already wet. Oh my god, see oil here. It was completely dry because I've cleaned the engine completely. So yeah, no more to discuss. We have to replace this gasket as well. Update time. Another problem. See that the engine support is broken. It's dumping the liquid, so we need that as well. I removed everything from here. I had to remove the engine mount in order to remove the tensioner, yeah, and I just have to remove the crank pulley, and we can open the cover for the timing chain, yeah, and to replace the gasket if we don't find anything wrong in there as well. Another update, I had to remove this cover plate in order to lock the engine, yeah, because I couldn't undo the bolt for the pulley, and now it's out, boys. Oh my god, a lot of Loctite in there. And now we just have to remove the pulley with a press. This is my setup in order to remove the pulley, crankshaft pulley. You need a tool for that, and I had to put some nuts in here because the bolts, the screws that I had were too long. In the middle, I'm not sure if you can see something. Maybe I have to take the pulley off, and I'm gonna show you after that, yeah. It's almost out. As you can see, we can put a hand in here. It's almost out. You can see the shaft in there. So basically you just have to press it out, something like this. Yeah, and the engine is locked between the gearbox, something like this. And any magnet now should be off. Okay. And it's out. Whoa, that's heavy. See that? And I put a screw in there that was smaller than the diameter, the original one, yeah. Because you cannot push on this one. Anyway, it's out. Good news, we don't have any kind of leak in here. Everything is dry in here, so we are going to leave it dry. Now I'm going to undo the bolts, take the cover off, order the gasket, and finally put back everything together, yeah. we have the cover out. Yeah, everything seems to be just fine in here, no problem. I'm going to check if the timing is right, because this one, see that this piece from the chain should be up there on the camshaft, and on these two marks we should have two like this. Yeah, I'm gonna rotate the engine to see if everything aligns, but I'm pretty sure that everything lines because the engine didn't have any problem with this. And this is the cover, and we have to order all the gaskets. See how this one looks like. That's done. This one is in better shape, but that's done as well. And this is the gasket that is leaking. And this is the last part, the last piece, the last gasket in order to reassemble the car. Yeah. Everything else is replaced and done. We are going to put this on order, and we are going to reassemble in the next episode everything on the car. So yeah, apparently we didn't reassemble the car in this episode neither, but this was the last parts that I had to replace, because we don't have any other covers and any other gasket that could leak. And like I've said, I ran the engine and I checked everything, and that place was the only one that was having a small leak. I have all the parts on order, and I'm pretty sure in the next episode we are going to start reassemble the car. Yeah, I worked a little bit in the background. I prepared everything for reassemble the car. We just have to wait to receive the gaskets for the timing chain cover, and we are done. So yeah, that's about it. I'm pretty happy because we've reached the bottom of the problems. We don't have any kind of problems now, and we just have to receive the parts and reassemble everything. All of that will be in the next episode. If you want to see more progress on this car, join me on the next episode. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.